Hey, as you see, I'm back home. It is the 13th Monday. Yep, 2020. So yeah, I promised you the little story on what was happening when I was at the hospital. So yeah, when I walked in, I didn't get no extra test that I know of. The first time I went in, it was the ICU, so I don't remember. The second time that I went in, because I obviously felt a lot out of place, a lot of, what was he? Like, I couldn't comprehend anything. I didn't know if I was dreaming or not. Couldn't barely get myself to know what was happening, what was going on, what the ins and outs was. Just could feel the blood draining from my face, kind of thing. But I went in, right? Needed needed more blood and whatnot. But so I'm recuperating, right? Because I'm like, ain't nobody hold me down. So I'm like, I'm back, bouncing back on my feet. They're like, whoa, you're up and about. I'm like, yeah, I don't play games. Like, come on, let's get this going, you know? I was going to say I'm not here for my health, but obviously I was. But their little nursing station is like right outside, right? So I'm doing my laps. Finally, I'm like, okay, I got something to tell you. The men, and it's like every time I go to the doctors or the emergency, y'all do the most. Y'all put the nurses through a lot. And y'all literally love to show your booties, your butts, flat butts. Just sitting around, just the, me. I'm in sweats. I'm like, I don't know. When I get to the hospital, I'm prepared. I'm like, I know I'm gonna be cold, and then I know they're not gonna give me that extra gown unless I ask for it. So I'll be like, need my sweats, and yeah, that way I'm comfortable. Um, Not that you can get comfortable anyway, but so I'm sitting there and we were talking about what's going on and what not, because we're looking at the news, and I'm going like, has it hit over here yet? And then they said it hit California, right? So we're looking. Yeah, doesn't seem like my hospital had anybody there. Well, when I was there, it was like, I think two people probably passed away, but I think those were of old age and possibly maybe, yeah, like the flu or something like that. Or they probably had a medical reaction. I don't know. But that happens. But I just saw that they were doing a lot of like drills. Like every hour, the thing would close, and they would close me in the room, and I'd be like, what's that about? Like, I'm not. That's why I was like, no, I'm taking my physical therapy too hard, because I was like, if I gotta get out of here, I'm getting out of here. You're not gonna lock me down in no hospital. So I'm like, I'm looking, right? So they have no idea. Then it's like they had to wear their little mask, and I had to wear mine too. Well, they gave me one that was like really like phlegmy. That wouldn't work regardless. It's even harder to breathe in. So, a family member sent me one, which they can't come visit, but they can send stuff up. I don't know if they spray the bag. I don't even think they do all that. But mine works better. That's why everybody was asking, where'd you get yours from? And I was like, well, I got a better mask at home though. But yeah, it's sad when you're at the hospital and no visitation, and you're the only one. trying to retain the information from what the doctors are telling you, and you're already disoriented, so it's kind of like hard for it to sink in. So I have had to have like I purposely did this. I just was like, can you have it written so I can have it to look at, when I get out? Can you put a list for me? So they did that, but the one doctor, because I guess they had to call him in because this dude was tripping. He was going in. He was all like, "Oh no! I know I got that virus." I was like, "Oh hell no!" They had to strap him to a bed, and then, well, I was in my room, but I could hear the commotion, right? And so the doctor goes in, and then the doctor's all like, Sir, I really need you to calm down." When you tell somebody to calm down, the more they get excited. And he was like, he says, "You are okay, you are fine." He says, "Would I risk my life speaking to you face to face if I thought you had this thing? You are opening up a what they call a Pandora's box that we don't need right now. This hospital is well equipped to take care of anything you need, and at this moment, you don't have the symptoms. You don't seem like the person, there's something else going on with you. That's not it. Calm down," and blah, blah, blah. I guess they sedated the guy after a while. So they had their little conversation over in the nurse's station, drinking their little coffee. And, yikes. I cut some bangs. I was going to straighten, but, oh, that was a nice surprise. But anyway, so they get into a little corner, and they're like discussing this thing where they really don't know if it's true or not either, right? They're going like, "Man, well, how would we really treat it? And if it's like a cold, I mean, they're saying people are dying from it, but we haven't had any deaths." And that's the second hospital I went to. "We haven't had any deaths and stuff, right?" Lo and behold, so like, man, to tell you the truth, I think they're exaggerating numbers. It's and just like I was in the hospital, they kept going like basically they wanted to send me home, and said it wouldn't even be safe for me anyways to be up in here regardless. It's like, at first you think, okay, I'm in good hands. Then it's like, no, this could, if it's spreadable, could spread over to you. But then also, it's kind of like, with my immune system, I'm with around other sicklies, and I'm constantly getting jabbed because, and they don't like doing that to me because of my I don't clot too easily. So they were like, it would be better for you to just kind of go home, and we keep tabs on you there. Guess what? Today, my first robocall with the doctor. It was strange. All they said was, we went through Zoom, and they said, "Do not videotape." And then, so we're all like, "Oh, I don't need to videotape this." But then we were like, "That's our visit." And says she's going to see what she can do for me, lined up my schedule. I was like, that's kind of actually, it kind of bland together, because it went right through to another app that I have called My Charter. So, how that helps. I don't know what's going on either. Nobody knows, but put your thinking caps on and think about it real hard. Either the numbers are real and there's something else going on. Either this thing is real and there's something else going on. There's something going on. All right. So yeah.